And good afternoon to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live this afternoon from Carthage, Illinois, in Illini West High School for regional quarterfinal action between the 14 and 13 Pittsfield Sockies and the 19 and 11 Illini West Chargers. Good afternoon to you. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The second season, as some call it, starts today on the boys' side of things here in the state of Illinois. And the Sockies riding a 7-game winning streak, trying to avenge an earlier season loss when they fell to Illini West 58-50 at the Macomb Holiday Tournament. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Rough day at work? We all have them from time to time. But the last thing you want to worry about is coming home to your internet being out. Or even worse, waiting all day to watch the big game, only to find out it's blacked out. With Cascom, those worries are a thing of the past. Our local technicians are here to service any issues and ensure you have a worry-free experience, whether it be internet, TV, or even home phone. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799 to schedule or upgrade your internet and TV service.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a Country Financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve all of your banking needs. Check them out online at greatriversbank.bank or head to the location nearest or farthest from you. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. It is a regional action here this afternoon from Carthage. Actually, the first time that I can ever remember broadcasting a game from this facility. And Pittsfield and Carthage used to play quite a bit, really, in action, but a lot of those games, Jack, were played in tournaments or shootouts. It seems like we played Carthage a lot over the years at Quincy Notre Dame, actually.
Actually, we also, in that Q&D Thanksgiving tournament, very possibly. Then in the Socky tournament, Macomb and Illini West and Carthage came up at different times to play. Kind of interesting when I look out here. Is that Brad Gooding that's going to work the game today?
Todd Reichert, Brad Gooding, and Mr. Ginnenbacher.
Brad used to be the principal here. So that's kind of interesting. Had two boys that played, but first-round regional, yeah.
They'll be working the game later this afternoon at Minden as well. They're actually playing that game at 7 o'clock this evening, so that's why you see some of these staggered start times on this first Saturday. This is the second year they've gone to the format where you play the opening round game at the higher seed on the Saturday before what traditionally was regional week, and I would love to explain to you the rhyme or reason behind that, but I don't know that I really understand it. Maybe it gives you a little more flexibility when it comes to possible weather cancellations. That's about all I could figure out when trying to decipher that. Another thing you don't have to contend with this year is the three-point shooting contest. It's gone, so don't have to worry about that before games or at the state tournament. They will not be having that anymore in either the girls or boys side of things. In this regional, the Sockies are the second lowest seed as they and Rushville overall in the subsectional complex that includes 12 teams are the 10 and 12 seed respectively. Pittsfield and Illini West, who's the 7 seed, playing here, Rushville is playing West Hancock at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The winner of that game plays Macomb at 7:30 on Wednesday night. The winner of this game plays Quincy Notre Dame at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. Those games both being played at Quincy Notre Dame High School on Wednesday. We'll talk more about the matchup here this afternoon, about 12 minutes away from the Star-Spangled Banner. The starting lineups and the play-by-play as the Illini West Chargers and Pittsfield Sockies go head-to-head on Central Illinois Sports.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Pittsfield and Illini West in boys action here. Hope you're also enjoying the contest with Griggsville, Perry, and Western. Brian Shoemaker and Damon Emmerich have the call for you right now from Griggsville game that tipped off at 1 o'clock. So they're already at halftime where the Tornadoes led 26-14 at the halftime break. This Illini West Chargers squad is 19 wins on the season, so looking for win number 20 as they enter play here today. And, they've kind of had a little bit of what you would call an up and down season. They started off the year with a loss to Illini Bluffs, and I'm not sure anybody at that point knew how good Illini Bluffs was going to be. They lost that game 65-46, then beat West Prairie handily, lost to West Hancock. Again, one of those teams that you didn't really know how good they were going to be, but they've been rather good this year. Then they defeated Bushnell, lost to Macomb, beat Abington Avon, beat West Hancock by a 2-point score. A 3-point win over Minden Unity. They went over South Fulton, then they lost to Clark County and Union, Missouri before the holiday tournament, where they started off with action against Liberty, then lost to Eureka, beat Brown County, beat Pittsfield. Coming out of the holidays, they have wins over Western, Payson Seymour by 5, a loss to Southeastern 55-37, a loss to West Hancock on the third time they played this year, 58-39, beat Minden Unity handily the second time they matched up, 54-36, then beat Southeastern 42-41, lost to Macomb, lost to Quincy Notre Dame by 14, beat West Prairie, beat Canton, lost to Camp Point Central by 32 points, and have won 4 in a row, wins over Canton by 15, Bushnell by nearly 30, Havana by 40 plus, and against Rushville Industries 74-53 most recently on Tuesday night. They're taking on a Pittsfield Soccer squad who has won 7 games in a row after a fairly dismal January where the Sockies just won a couple of contests. They have come out and put together 7 wins in a row. It started with a last-second buzzer-beating win over Payson Seymour, 45-43. Maybe the most quality win was a 70-60 win over Brown County. Back on the 3rd of February, defeated Beardstown by 11, Griggsville Perry 41-40, Western by 10, Calhoun 58-35, and then of course Liberty on Thursday night 53-16. So both teams riding a winning streak as they come into postseason action, and both with the dream in mind of getting to take on the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders at the Pit on Wednesday night.
It does sound like fun, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, Quincy Notre Dame, very good team, a different team than when we saw them the last time. They have Jace Wallenford back, their 6'9" senior from that knee injury, and also young Mr. Sheffield back out on the team, and that makes a whale of a difference for that squad. Really, if they are healthy and at full strength, that's probably the best team in the area, and I'm not so sure it's close. If they're clicking on all cylinders, but the winner of this contest is going to go and give it a shot, right? That's why you play the games, and upsets happen all the time when it comes to postseason. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. One of the things you remember about when the Sockies and the Chargers matched up the last time was Illini West jumped out to a big lead. Pittsfield cut it back down. Illini West would jump out to a bigger lead. The Sockies cut it back down, but they never were able to come all the way back in that contest, so Pittsfield can ill afford to get behind big points. Obviously, they're just not a team that can put up points in a hurry comparatively to this Illini West squad, who can really score at the likes of Mudd and Dietrich, especially from the guard play. Two very impressive young men there, and we saw them both have big days the last time the Sockies and the Chargers matched up. For this Pittsfield squad, it'll be the second game they play without Javen Petty. Of course, the win over Liberty on Thursday night was the first game without Petty, who suffered that broken arm in the win against Calhoun on Tuesday night. So Pittsfield still trying to do some things a little bit on the fly to fill some of those minutes that Javen was playing throughout the majority of this season. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams finishing up their pregame warm-ups. We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off. We pause for a timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a Dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at Dot. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things. If you want them, you should be at Dot.
Well, my baby does gives me special love. It's the kind of stuff.
Honey, it's your turn.
I'm on cloud 9.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
You may kiss the bride.
We were a small part of your big day. We were couchside with you for the big game.
Hey, everybody, look at me! I'm Superman!
Why does that cape look like my bed sheet?
And yeah, we might take partial blame for that day.
Getting ready for the big game? Stop it to the liquor booth on Broadway or 12th and Locust. We have the biggest walk-in cooler in town. Visit liquorboothquincy.com.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Pittsfield and Illini West here on the boys' side. We'll also have action for you next week from both Payson Seymour and Camp Point Central in boys basketball regional action. Of course, another congratulations to the Pittsfield Lady Sockies as their season came to an end last night to a good Hillsboro squad. Lady Sockies finished the year 18-14, a good successful campaign. This Pittsfield boys team, Jack, there's a pretty good stretch there in January. You weren't sure if you were going to see the Sockies maybe pick up a victory again. It was really pretty a low time for the program, and the fact that they've mustered a 7-game winning streak and find themselves above 500 for the first time in the calendar year is fairly remarkable.
I looked at the schedule after we got kind of into January and went, man, this is going to be a tough stretch. And quality win over a Brown County squad and a Payson squad. And just think, I mean, you get that overtime win against Plains and win the game at Auburn that you probably should have won, and this would have been even better. Let's see if they can carry that on against an Illini West team with the likes of Dietrich and Mudd and Bergman in the middle that can be a tough opponent for them.
They are a tough opponent. Should be a good matchup this afternoon. Glad you're with us. We pause for a timeout here. We'll have the national anthem from the United States Army Band and Choir. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports.
Yeah, I'm at Farm and Home for essentials.
Did you find everything you need?
No, apparently not. Thank you.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Well, it's time to meet the starting lineups here for this regional quarterfinal contest between the Pittsfield Sockies and the Illini West Chargers. Starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Check out the location nearest you. For Pittsfield, they're 14-13. Brad Tomave squad starts at a guard, a 6-foot senior Adam Musgrave. At a second guard, the 5'8 senior Nolan Daniel. At the third guard, the 6-foot junior Brennan Tomave. At a forward, he's the 6'2 junior Connor Allen. And at the 5 spot, it's the 6'2 junior Eli Mendenhall. For Illini West, Justin Ellison's squad is 19-11 on the year. They'll start at a guard. He is a 5'8" junior Colby Robertson. At another guard, a 6'1 senior Drake Mudd. And the third guard is the 6'2 senior in Nolan Dietrich. At a forward is Reese Shoup. Shoup is the 6'1 junior. And at the other forward, the 6'4 senior in Gannon Bergman for the Chargers. Just about ready to tip it off. Illini West, the home team here at Illini West High School. Pittsfield in the visiting red uniforms. Chargers in the whites with the orange numbers and blue trim. And it's postseason basketball action for you this afternoon on Central Illinois Sports. The tip is up, and it's controlled by the Sockies as they'll control the opening tip and be on the attack for the first time this afternoon. Illini West in a man-to-man defense in the first part of this contest. The Sockies go backdoor. They get it down low to Musgrave. Ball knocked out of bounds on the block, and it'll stay with Pittsfield underneath.
Pretty tough pass that Allen made there. He completed it to Musgrave, but a lot of contact going up to the basket.
Tom Abe to trigger here for the Sockies, just underway in the first. Looks down low, close to 5. He'll throw it in out front to Connor Allen. Allen gets it to Daniel, and the Sockey's set up the half-court offensive attack. Musgrave out top to Tom Hay. Finds Mendenhall now on the left wing. Bounce pass down low in the interior. They got the matchup they wanted. Get it down to Musgrave. He'll put it up and in for 2. And the Sockey's take an early 2-0 advantage on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. And then as the ball gets into the front court, Brendan Tomhay will be called for a foul.
He was beat that time by Robertson, and first foul of the ball game on Tomhay. It'll be ball out of bounds. Colby Robertson had to get the shirt tucked in. Wasn't really a legal player at that time, you know.
7:29 to play here in the opening period. 2-0 Sockey's as the Chargers are on the attack for the first time. Out top with it is Dietrich. He'll hand it to Robertson. Back to Dietrich, who had a career day against Pittsfield the first time they matched up. Put in nearly 30 points. Now Shoup with her right side. Out top the Mudd. Mudd going to fire away from downtown. No good. Mendenhall secures the board for the Sockey's. Tom Ave and Daniel bring it across to Musgrave on the left wing. He'll take it toward the top of the key now. Connor Allen. Allen to Mendenhall. Down low again. Tried to feed Musgrave. This time the pass was too far, and a turnover on Pittsfield is their first of the day. Sockey's like that matchup, though, with Musgrave being guarded by Robertson. He's got about a 5 or 6 inch height advantage.
And a good leaper is Musgrave.
Robertson brings it across into the front court. That is to Shoup. Now on the left side, baseline drive. Bergman might have traveled, no call. Gets it out top. Dietrich, good look 3, and he'll knock it down. Dietrich with the tray and puts Illini West on top, 3-2 on the Truck scoreboard.
Bergman traveled on the play, no call, as he was caught on the defensive side, but the 3 goes down and a lead change.
Allen with it. He'll bring it out top of the key to Musgrave. Over to Mendenhall. Looks in the post. Mendenhall not afraid to throw that post entry pass. Now they'll throw a lob over the top down to Musgrave. He'll put it up, misses it. Just needed to use the backboard. And the rebound down to the Chargers. Into the front court. Shoup gets it to Robertson. It's a physical underneath in the early part of this contest, as it usually is when it comes postseason time. Out front, Robertson with it against the man-to-man of Pittsfield. Looks for an opening off of his feet. Ball stolen away by Daniel. Daniel into the front court. Finds Mendenhall. He'll drive inside. A little high glass shot, no good. Rebound tipped out. Daniel gets it for the Sockey's, and they'll have a second chance opportunity here. 5:48 to play in the first. Looking down on the post, trying to get it to Mendenhall. Ball knocked out of bounds, and they'll say it's off of Mendenhall and out of bounds. And I think the officials will get together to talk about this. And
Brad Gooding comes down and changes it, you bet.
Yeah, I mean, you can see here on the Northwestern Mutual replay that the hand of the man came from behind and knocked that off of the entry pass, and that's why it remains Sockey basketball. Tom Abe to inbound, gets it into Mendenhall. Good look, he'll lay it up and in on a well-executed inbounds play, and the Sockey's retake the advantage 4-3.
They're really going down low against this squad.
Dietrich with it into the front court for the Chargers. Works it deep in the corner to Shoup. Shoup's kind of an X factor for this Charger squad. He can do a lot of things. And when he can score, that really takes some of the pressure off of Mudd and Dietrich as far as the defensive pressure. And, man, that makes us a dangerous outfit.
Important for Tom Abe not to pick up that second foul without Javen Petty in there to come off the bench.
Mudd with it, knifes the lane. Now he has picked it up, works it out top to Dietrich. A little step back J, no good. Rebound will go out of bounds, and it will be Sockey basketball.
I'll tell you what, he hopped before he shot that 3, too. I thought that was a travel.
James Harden didn't think so, Jack. Now, do you know who James Harden is?
I do.
Really? Who's he play for?
Somebody in the NBA, but I remember it.
All
North
right.
Carolina.
James Harden played for North Carolina?
I think he did.
He's going to be surprised to find that. Free throw line with it is Allen. He's going to attack the rack down low. Shot fake, rises, shoots, missed it. Rebound goes to the hands of Drake Mudd. Mudd to Robertson. Full speed ahead into the front court come the Chargers. Little hesitation move. Spins, kicks right side to Dietrich. Step back 3, his second of the day, and puts the Chargers on top by 2. 6-4 the score. Dietrich can really shoot it. He also was a state qualifier in golf this fall.
Got good size, too. He can shoot over people.
Daniel with the basketball on the wing. Aren't you surprised that Robertson is not guarding Daniel defensively?
Yep, you would think he would be.
Here's Tom Abe now to Musgrave. Maybe the speed factor of Musgrave. They think Robertson could stay with him better. I don't know. That height advantage, they've exposed it a couple of times. Now they get the ball down to Mendenhall. Nice move in the interior. Can't get it to go. And the rebound is fought for, and a foul now going to be called on Eli Mendenhall.
Mendenhall will pick up the foul after missed the bunny, and that's the third time the Sockies have needed to get the board. They could have 10 points in the game easily.
Under 4 minutes to play in the first. 6-4, the Illini West lead, and the Chargers with the ball back in their possession. Robertson gets the ball to Dietrich, skips it left side. Shoop for a three. It's no good, goes over the top of the backboard and out of bounds, and will be Saukey basketball. Length of the court to go.
You notice with Robertson, he gets up off the floor before he throws that pass and kind of gets himself in trouble at times.
A jump pass has definitely got a place in the game, but if you do it every time, yeah, you'll find yourself in some precarious situations.
That's how Daniel got that turnover.
Mendenhall works it left side. Tom Habe lets it fly from downtown, and Tom Habe tickles the twine from 19-9 and puts the Sockies on top 7-6.
4 lead changes in the early going.
During the winning streak for the Sockies, Brendan Tom Habe has really come alive as an offensive threat. Here's Mudd. He'll work it out on the wing to Shoop. A lot of threes here for the Chargers in the early going, but they've gotten some good looks, too. If you're Coach Ellison, you don't mind the looks they've gotten. Shoop now took his eye off of it. Able to maintain, though. Finds Dietrich out top. 3:03 to play here in the opening period in this regional quarterfinal.
Not a lot of movement on the offense for the Chargers.
Down low, they'll go into Bergman. His shot is up and no good, but he'll be fouled on the play, and Eli Mendenhall will pick up an early second foul.
You're going to see a man come off the bench in the early going here, as you'll more than likely see Caden Anstead on the bench. To the free throw line is Bergman. First free throws of the ball game. 7-6 Sockies. First tie we could have in this one. First one up and good.
So Bergman able to knock down the first free throw. Anstead is into the contest for the Sockies, sitting down Mendenhall with those 2 fouls.
It hurts because Mendenhall's really been an integral part of getting that inside game to go, and he's made a lot of those short shots. Now Bergman trying to give us our 5th lead change of the ball game. It's up and also good.
8-7 Chargers on top. In a competitive game here in the first 5 minutes.
We expected it to be that way.
Out front, Daniel with the basketball. He'll drive the lane, kick to Tom Habe. From the corner for a 3. Good again.
Feeling it. Got 6.
Tom Habe's tray puts the Sockies on top, 10-8 on the Trex LLC scoreboard. Now here's a ball into the front court. Robertson on the bounce. Finds Shoop. Shoop against Daniel. Daniel's really become a good defender for the Sockies in this senior season.
Scrappy just got to do the little things.
Yeah. Robertson knifes the lane, works it out top to Dietrich. Dietrich sizes up the defender, now spins back to the middle, kicks it out top. Robertson, extra pass, good find down low to Mudd, who will put it up and in for 2. Credit Robertson to find the open man. Very easily could have let it fly from 3, but instead got the higher percentage shot for his teammate. We're tied at 10. Daniel to Musgrave. Now to Daniel as the Chargers are in a little 1-3-1 zone action here. 10-all with under 2 minutes to play in the first. Daniel on the left side. He'll fire a deep 3. Good from downtown. A splash. It goes through the net. Daniel with his first tray. And it makes it 13-10 Sockies, their largest lead of the day to this point, with 1:40 to play in the first. Robertson and the Chargers look for an answer. Here's Shoop trying the 3-4. The quick answer, and he finds it from downtown. Tied up at 13. Both teams shooting it well here in the early going. Tombe brings it across for the Sockies. Works out top to Daniel. Now on the right side, Allen. Looks for the man of the high post. Now finds Tombe out top. A little heat check, and he's hot. Tombe with his 3rd 3 of the first quarter, and it's 16-13 Sockies.
No lead change. 6 of them in the ball game. Sockies had the lead before the tie at 13.
1 minute to play here in the first. Mudd with it on the right wing. Bounces down to the baseline. Dietrich, good look. Finds the bottom of the net again. Dietrich another 2. He's got 8. And it makes it 16-15. Sockies did not have an answer for Dietrich when they played at Macomb, and they have not had one so far in this contest.
Playing in a real live gym here, though.
Out top with it is Allen. 38 seconds to play in the period. The Sockies a 1-point lead. They'd like to hold for a final shot, I would believe, here, with this advantage with 30 seconds to play in the first. Now, Daniel with it out top. He'll work off the dribble against Robertson. Finds Tom Habe as the Sockies run the old double stack play here as they try to find a good look here at the end of the quarter. Now a ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Pittsfield on the sideline.
Dietrich with those long arms and a reach around knocked it away. Sockies maintain it to 16.8 mark.
Right in the corner, Tom Habe to throw it in. Look for the back door there, gets it into Musgrave. Throws it back out. Daniel able to run it down for Pittsfield. 12 seconds to play in the period. 16-15 the score. Now the ball tipped into the backcourt. Tom Hafe can run it down. He'll work it on the dribble, pull up for a three. It's no good. Rebound down to Mudd, and we played a quarter of high school basketball action. After one, it's the Pittsfield Sockies 16, Illini West 15. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Kroc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to. But I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen and bathroom a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see every angle and every custom detail. Traditional style or the newest trends. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle. Your custom kitchen and bathroom will have the features that you need. A large versatile island for work or entertaining. Quartz countertops. Quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Pittsfield leads at 16-15 after one. They're 6 for 12 from the field, 50%, 4 of 5 from the arc, 80%. Illini West 5 of 8, 62% from the field, 3 of 6 from the arc, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It'll be Chargers basketball. We've had 6 lead changes, tied at 7, 10, and 13.
Both teams shooting it well here in this regional quarterfinal. Illini West has yet to sub in the contest. Pittsfield has Anstead out there, as Mendenhall is on the bench with 2 fouls. Here's a pass nearly taken away. Dietrich gets it, though. He'll try the drive in. Here's a kick now to shoot for a 3, no good, and Allen secures the board for the Sockies. Pittsfield on the attack with a 1-point lead, 7:33 to play in the half. Musgrave with it on the right side, works top of the key now, Allen. Patient with it here, looks down low, now finds Musgrave again, and another good find underneath for Pittsfield, and Musgrave with another basket.
4 for him, ties the biggest lead.
7:17
to play in the first. It's 18-15 Pittsfield on the advantage. On the Trex LLC scoreboard, 217-922-0044 for Trex for all of your diesel repair needs.
Just a Dietrich 3 away from a tie, though.
Chargers have good ball movement on the offensive side. Robertson, a tough fadeaway jump shot, no good. Rebound down to Bergman, though. Nobody boxed him out. And Illini West will get a second chance opportunity. Here's Dietrich, drives in, kicks to the wing and shoot. He'll put it on the deck, drive inside. Little runner-up won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Sockies. And out of bounds underneath here for Illini West.
A lot of contact both sides that time, but they really kind of caught Dietrich in a funny spot, and he shot the ball over the rim.
6:48 to play here in the half. Inbounds pass wide open as Mudd. Shot no good. And the rebound down to Allen, his second in the quarter. I thought Musgrave might have slapped the backboard that time. These are some backboards that have a little bit of movement to them if you watch closely. Daniel with it, deep on the wing left side, right where he made that 3 a little while ago. Anstead back to Daniel, back to Anstead. A little ball movement underneath. They find Allen. He'll shoot and put it in for 2, and the Sockies have a 5-point lead for the first time today, 20-15 on excellent ball movement on the offensive side.
Great game plan so far.
They've shot a lot of balls inside, and it's opened up some of those outside looks.
And what if they'd have made the other 3 little bunnies?
Ifs and buts are candy and nuts. Here's a ball knocked loose, run down by Bergman. He'll drive in, shot up with contact is good. No call on that one, but Bergman's got his first bucket in the second quarter. Had a bucket as well in the first.
2 for 2 from the free throw line, actually.
Oh, okay. 5:50 to play in the half. Sockies lead trimmed 2-3. Allen gets a touch left side. Tom Abe at the free throw line. Bounce pass down low, finds Anstead. Trying to go up with it. Off balance shot, no good as it kind of slipped out of his grasp. And the rebound down to the Chargers. Here's Robertson into the front court. Drives the baseline, throws it off of Daniel and out of bounds. As Robertson was hoping to drive the baseline and be able to kick to the corner, but the Sockies had that covered well.
Once again, he jumps and gets himself in trouble, but gets bailed out at the end.
Here's a pass on the wing. That's to Dietrich. Out top, Mudd. Mudd straight on 3 ball to tie it up, and he does. Another 3 for Illini West, and we're tied at 20 now. 5:19 to play in the second. Back and forth here at Carthage. Anstead with the basketball, kicks to the right side. That's Allen. He'll spin now. He's picked up the bounce, looking for a man. Wants Musgrave to cut. Does get it to him. Back out front to Allen. To Tomei with 5 minutes to play in the half. They've switched off with Bergman now guarding him in this man-to-man. Here's Allen, drives in and travels.
Third turnover of the ball game against the Sakis, or the second, I should say. I like the way Allen's ball game has really improved in the second half of the season, though. So much more confidence.
4:52 to play in the half. 20-20 the score, but Illini West trying to give us another lead change. Here's Dietrich, left side, good look, three in rhythm, and he'll knock it down again. And Nolan Dietrich having a day, and the Sakis want their first time out of this contest. We'll pause as well. 4:41 to play in the half. It's Illini West 23, Pittsfield 20.
This is Charlie Hull, and I'm asking for your vote for the Pikeland School Board. As a lifelong resident of Pike County, I know of the many great things the Pikeland School District has been able to accomplish and the great success of so many of our students. I want to help make our district a place where kids are excited to learn, teachers are excited to teach, and a place our great community members feel welcomed and proud to be a part of. I would appreciate your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 4th.
After the Saki timeout, it'll be their basketball, down by 3, 23-20. As Illini West has gone on a quick 8-0 run to take this three-point lead. It's been a contest that has featured 7 lead changes already.
5 3-pointers for Illini West, 4 for Pittsfield, and that's the difference right now.
Chargers shooting it well from downtown. Musgrave with the basketball, left side, works it out top. Allen around to Daniel. They find Tomei on the right side against the man-to-man pressure. Pittsfield's found some back doors. This one gets down low to Musgrave. Shot put up is partially blocked, and a rebound here to the Chargers. Pittsfield's missed several short shots like that tonight. This afternoon, whatever time of day it is, you get it. There's no windows in here. Here's Bergman, a turnaround shot, not going to go. And a good box out by Pittsfield, secures a rebound in the hands of Connor Allen.
Anstead did the job that time.
Halfway home in this second period, it's a 23-20 lead for Illini West.
Musgrave was open for the 3 for a minute, but he's not looking for that right now.
Out top, Allen gets it to Anstead. Looks for an opening, gets it down low, and just throws it right into the hands of Mudd on a bad entry pass. Third turnover by Pittsfield, second in the period. Here's Robertson into the front court quickly, gets caught underneath. Finds Bergman very opportunistically, who puts it up and in for 2. And that's a 10-0 run now by the Chargers. 3 minutes, 24 seconds to play in the half. 10-0 Illini West run has put them up 25-20 on the Sakis.
Mendenhall on the bench with those 2 fouls has been a difference maker.
Tomei right side, he'll try another 3. It's no good, and the rebound down to Dietrich. And he'll be fouled by Connor Allen deep in the backcourt.
Allen will pick up his first, team foul number 4. I have no fouls on Illini West at this point.
Nope. Ethan Gratton into the game, the 6'2 junior. He sits down Anstead. 3:06 to play in the half, 25-20 Chargers with a basketball and a 10-0 run right now.
And with all those back doors and stuff, you'd have thought Illini West would have had at least one, but they have not. They've been able to block the ball apparently.
There's a ball out top to Robertson, isolated out there against Daniel. Now they look for Bergman down low, trying to post up. Saki's fronting the post. They'll get it to Mudd at the free throw line. Spins his way in. Turnaround shot up and in for 2. Nice move by Drake Mudd.
He's got 7.
12-0 run, Illini West. 27-20 with 2:35 to play in the half. Been a while since the Sakis have been able to muster a basket. Allen with it on the right side to Daniel. Works to Gratton down on the post. Now back out beyond the perimeter to Daniel. Tomei looks down low. Left side, Allen gets a touch. Short corner, back out to Allen now. All the way out front to Tomei. 2:15 to play in the second period. Pittsfield really looking for an answer. Griggsville Perry got the win today, 51-29 over Western. Here's Daniel from the free throw line, no good. Rebound pulled down by Musgrave. His shot blocked. Rebound down to Allen. He'll go for a shot fake, put it up, no good. But he's fouled on the play and will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
First foul of the day against the Chargers, and it will go against Dietrich. It'll be his first, team first. Free throws for the Sakis, their first. After this big run for Illini West, 2:02 left in the half on the Truck scoreboard, 27-20. First one by Allen is good.
Illini
got 3.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. You'll find Illini Express on the south side of the square in Pittsfield.
Allen second, no good. Rebound loose on the court. Allen kept it alive. Tom Have came away with it. Now he'll be fouled on the play, and I do think it's Robertson that will pick it up. Robertson will pick up the foul, so the second in this trip down the court against Illini West. Nice job by Allen keeping the ball alive.
Yeah, he's a little lame right now, kind of limping around out there, but he just told the bench he was fine. Here's Allen. He'll try to drive inside. Rises, shoots, lean back, can't get it to go, and the rebound pulled down by Mudd. 1:47 to play in the half, 27-21. Illini West has the lead. Chargers on the attack in the home white and orange here this afternoon. Winner of this contest plays Quincy Notre Dame on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Robertson with it on the bounce for the Chargers. Looks to drive left side, gets by the man, shot it up. Good defense by Ethan Gratton, and the rebound down to Tom Have. But they'll say his foot was on the baseline, so not really a turnover as he did not legally secure the rebound, and it's a Charger ball out of bounds. 1:28 to play in the half. And bounce pass comes out to Shoup. Now Dietrich looks in the paint. Over to Robertson. Robertson for a 3. It's no good. Goes over the top of the backboard. Actually comes back through and falls through the hoop. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
You see the matchup where Bergman had Daniel down low on him. They did not find him that time. By the way, West Central up over Pawnee 16-8 after one quarter in 1A action.
1:10 to play in the first. 27-21. Saki's trail, but have the basketball. Out top, Allen. Allen going to try the drive. Kicks to Tomei. Tomei puts it on the deck. Gets into the paint. Back out to Musgrave with a minute to play in this first half. Love halftime stats on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We're tricky like that. Here's Daniel over to Tomei. Fakes. Out to Daniel. Daniel for a 3. Won't go through. Rebound down to the hands of Musgrave, who will put it back up and in. Saki's take advantage of the second chance opportunity here and cut it down to a 27-23 game with 35 seconds to play in the half. Chargers look to hold for a final shot here. Maybe. Nope. Dietrich is going to drive in, miss the layup, and Pittsfield's going to have a chance at it with 25 seconds. Allen to Daniel in the backcourt. He'll trot it across with 20 ticks to play in the half. Saki's go with the double stack set. Daniel with it with Robertson all over him. Knocks the ball out of his hands into the backcourt with 10 seconds. Daniel toward the right wing. Looks for an opening. Out top, Tomei off of the screen. Pick and roll action to Gratton. Gratton puts it up and in just before the buzzer, and the Sakis cut it down to a 2-point lead at the halftime break. We head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's Illini West 27, the Pittsfield Sakis 25 in regional action on Central Illinois Sports.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield. Farmers, are you looking for high-yield genetics to help the bottom line on your farm? Contact Lipkeman Seed Sales for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. We have the luxury right now to be offering the highest-yielding soybean lineup Pioneer has offered in 30 years. Couple that with a service that is second to none, and you have a winning combination for your farm. For corn, check out the results of the National Corn Growers Yield Contact and see who's at the top. Maybe today is a good day to revisit Pioneer corn hybrids as well. Contact Aaron, Evan, and Brett today for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. Go Eagles!
Back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, it's a 27-25 Illini West lead over Pittsfield here at the halftime break. Halftime stats today are brought to you in part by Bowler's Universe, open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer a great menu at Bowler's Universe, including burgers and fries, specialty pizzas. Make sure to ask Gretchen about their world-famous potato skins at Bowler's Universe in Pittsfield.
16-15, Saki's led it after one, 27-25 at halftime for Illini West after they'd taken a 27-20 lead on like a 12-0 run, I do believe. Saki's had led it 20-15, and then we're behind 27-20, so pretty good run by Illini West, but the Saki's come back and answer. One turnover on Illini West and 2 fouls, one on Robertson, one on Dietrich in the first half. Saki's have only turned it over 3 times. 2 fouls on Mendenhall, 1 apiece on Allen and on Tom Hay that came very early. We were tied at 7-10, 13, and 20. 7 lead changes. Right now, 27-20 lead for Illini West at halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show. More comes your way after these. Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair. Anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Quincy, Illinois halftime show. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff committed to making the car buying process simple, making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. 3431 Main Street in Quincy, littlejessmotor.com for more information. 27-25 Illini West at halftime. They are shooting at a hot clip of 10 of 20, 50%, 5 of 10 from the arc, 50%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Led in the first half by Nolan Dietrich with 11 points. 7 points for Drake Mudd, 6 for Gannon Bergman, and a 3 from Reese Shoup in the first half for the Chargers. On the Saki side, 10 of 23, 43.7%, 4 of 7 from the arc, 57%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 for Brendan Tomhave in the first half, Nolan Daniel with 5, 4 for Adam Musgrave, 3 for Connor Allen, a 2 from Ethan Gratton right before the half, and 2 from Eli Mendenhall, who's been the only man in foul trouble. Saki's trail the Chargers 27-25 at halftime. More comes your way on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after these. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Just about ready to start second half action on Central Illinois Sports. Illini West with the 2-point lead. Pittsfield will have the basketball to start the second half of play. Glad you're with us this afternoon from Carthage for regional action. Daniel, Tom Have, Musgrave, Allen, and Mendenhall to start the half for the Sakis, the same way they started the first. And on the other side, we see Shoup, Bergman, Dietrich, Robertson, and Mudd.
That's all you've seen for them, I think.
Pretty solid 5. Here's Tomei, left side 3 to start the second half with a lead change as Brennan Tomei hits his, fourth 3 of the day?
Fourth.
And makes it a 28-27 Saki lead. Both teams have mixed it up defensively. Seen a little zone, seen a little man. Here's Bergman out top. Mendenhall on the floor. Of course, those 2 fouls. He went out in the first period, did not play at all in the second, and they'd like to see him on the floor a little bit more here in the third. Here's Robertson on a nice drive, just blows by everybody and gets to the rim and scores an easy 2.
His first 2 of the game.
Makes it 29-28 Chargers on top on the Trucks scoreboard. Just underway here in the third.
9th lead change.
Here's a backdoor pass. Allen tried to get it into Musgrave. The ball finds the hands of Mendenhall. His shot is blocked. Rebound tipped around, goes out of bounds. It'll be Pittsfield basketball.
They're going to swap that one too. Yeah, it should.
It'll be now Illini West basketball.
It should.
7 minutes to play in the third. 29-28 advantage for the Chargers. They have the basketball. Bergman with it out near the volleyball spike line. Right side, Shoop. Pivots a couple of times, now to Robertson. He really makes a lot of things happen. You said just his first basket of the game, but he's had quite a few assists already. He really can motor. Here's Mudd to Robertson, left wing. 6:35 to play in the third. Robertson drives, kicks right side, Shoop. Shoop thought about the three. Now they dare him to shoot it, and he'll knock it down. Shoop with a long shot.
His second three.
32-28. Saki's had Daniel on him, but his hands were down that whole time. I know Nolan's not very big, but a hand in your face, even from a little fella, can sometimes alter that vision. Here's Allen, right side, Tom Have, three ball, no good. Rebound down to Mendenhall, put back won't fall, but he's fouled and will shoot 2 shots.
That foul's going to go against Mudd. Tom Have got fouled on the three ahead of that, no call on the play. Mendenhall with the offensive board, he'll go up and shoot 2 free throws now. First team foul of the second half on Illini West. He only had 2 in the first half. Mendenhall's first on the High Archers, good.
The Pike County Express are a local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Second one by Mendenhall, also good. 4 for him.
32-30 the score. Illini West the lead, and now the basketball in their possession.
Mendenhall didn't get the start the last time they played Illini West, and he came out and played one of his better games that day.
Here's Robertson with it out top. Left side, Dietrich for a three. It's no good. Rebound down to Nolan Daniel. Daniel toward the front court. Has picked it up, gets it to Tom Have. Pitts with the chance to tie or take the lead here. Allen on the wing, left side. Out top, Musgrave. Musgrave was kind of the focal point in the early part of this contest.
Still got Robertson on him, too.
On the left side with it is Daniel. Dribbles toward the top of the key, finds Tom Have. Down low to Mendenhall, going to go to work against Bergman. Got him off of his feet, shot put up no good, but a foul whistled here, and Eli Mendenhall back to the charity stripe.
Bergman's first foul of the ball game. Mendenhall back to the free throw line. Bergman had 3 fouls in the first 2 minutes the last time they played, saw very little time all night. He's been in there the whole time today, and with those block shots or whatever, it was surprising he hadn't fouled too many times. First one by Mendenhall is good again. 3 in a row.
The annual Ty Rylander Memorial Run is scheduled for Saturday, March the 18th. Get signed up now on the Remembering Ty Rylander Facebook page with all the details for this year's Ty Rylander Memorial Run.
Chance for our 5th tie, and Mendenhall makes his free throw.
Tied up at 32 with 5 minutes, 24 seconds to play in the third. Here's a steal now by Eli Mendenhall. He'll find Daniel on a nice dime on the back door. And another 2 for the Sakis, and they take a 34-32 lead. Into the front court now, stepping out of bounds is Shoop. And a turnover on Illini West with 5:13 to play in the third. And let's take another look at that last play as Mendenhall got the steal. And watch this pass. Whoop, little backdoor down to Daniel for an easy bucket, and the Sakis have a 34-32 lead.
Third turnover of the game against the Chargers, 2 in a row.
Tom Have, left side three, short. Rebound is pulled down by Shoop. He'll find Dietrich running the floor into the front court. Drives inside, a little Euro step. Runner-up is good for Dietrich. We're knotted up at 34 points apiece.
13 for him.
He can really soar, can't he?
And travel. Oh.
4:48 to play in the third. Yeah, it's not a travel. Allen works it to Musgrave. Looking down low, nothing going there. Now instead it goes to Daniel on the wing left side. Finds Mendenhall on the bank, going to go at Bergman. Puts a shot up, draws contact, no call. And the rebound down to Bergman. Tied at 34, Chargers trying to retake a lead. Out top, Robertson. He'll drive inside. Looking for a cutter now. Back out front all the way to Dietrich. 34-34 on the Trucks scoreboard. Here's Dietrich off of the screen. Kicks to the wing and Robertson. Tries the fancy dribble, drives in, gets free, and scores another 2.
4 for him.
Saki's not very good communication there and makes it a 36-34 Illini West lead halfway through this third quarter.
11 lead changes.
Musgrave with it. Out top to Allen. Looks down low, nothing going. Now Mendenhall gets a touch. They kind of let him dribble freely out on the perimeter. Here's a shot up. Good down low by Allen, and he'll put it in for another basket. Tied at 36. 3:34 to play in the third. Out top, Dietrich to Mudd. It's down low, now to Robertson, top of the key, off of the screen from Bergman. Kicks it out top, Mudd. Not seen much from Mudd on the offensive side today. On the right side now, Dietrich gets a touch. to Robertson. 3:15 to play in the third. Into Bergman. Bergman attacks down low. His shot is up and no good. Rebound down to Connor Allen, his fifth. Into the front court comes Tom Have on the run for the Sockies. Left side, Daniel for a three in transition, no good. Allen goes and gets another board. Saves it alive to Daniel. He can put it on the deck and will, as the Sockies will reset. 2:56 to play.
What a job by Allen. 6 boards.
Here's Mendenhall on the dribble out front for the Sockies here in the third. Works it down low. Ooh, another good find. This time to Connor Allen from Mendenhall. And makes it. Mr. Robertson is just a freshman.
Second one up by Robertson is no good. And the rebound comes the way of the man that made the free throw. And Allen's going to pick up the foul on the offensive board by Colby Robertson. Missed both free throws, but boy, what a job hustling after the ball.
Inbounds pass comes to Robertson out top. This is Colby Robertson. Now to